We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one. Under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for Colorado, first baseman, number 19.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it half. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Echeverria now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he'll step off and try again. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Off-speed pitch misses it to 3-1. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is taken outside for ball one. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. A fastball that just misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. And he is out on the tag. So coming to the plate, Grover Torres. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And he is in there. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Swing and a liner. Runners at second and third with two gone. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Happ has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, David Wright. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. Two down. Here's Jason Hayward now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Hayward.
Down and away, one ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's David Freese to stand in. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball three to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No problem here. One away.
Batting eighth, catcher Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Lifted in the air out to right, and Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So stepping in, number 46. He readies for his first plate appearance. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Hit out towards second. Gonzalez is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back third?
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop up. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. Digging in now, Tyler Anderson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Starling Marte.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Hechavarria. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp.
Left fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall.
First baseman, Adam Duvall.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is when he's at his best. Two runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Up next.
Ready now.
Second baseman, Grover Torres.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting,
ready for another.
Right fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Number 23.
Stepping in, David Freese. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Charlie.
Leading off for the Rockies, first baseman, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is in the air now, out to left. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Elias Diaz. He flew out in his last at bat.
Catcher.
Now here it comes.
Elias Diaz.
fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. Now to the plate, number 46. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gonzalez.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Half moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 6.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. David Wright becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Here's Echeverria now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Echeverria.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Drilled right back up the middle, right to Gonzalez. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Up next for the
Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Merrifield ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Shortstop Addison Russell.
Line drive to center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. For 1 for him here in this one. Roberto Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, pitcher.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler Anderson. Jason Kipnis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit hard towards center. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff, and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. With Merrifield next to hit. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the
Colorado.
Ready for another chance, Grover Torres. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Ready once again. Ian Happ comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Josh Reddick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. And this is fouled at the plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's David Freese to stand in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Salvador Perez.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. Freese has it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Striding in once again, David Wright. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Pause. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Elias Diaz the next to hit.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher Elias Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, number 46. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blackmon in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Again, a 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Russell is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gonzalez is up with it, and that will conclude matters here. Here's Addison. The first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now. Chad Green, and he's getting his first plate appearance. Gerardo Parra will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High in the air into shallow left center. Kemp is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Adam Ottavino. Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder Matt Kemp.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Out in front a bit as this is sent on the ground to right at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Adam Duvall, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Herschel Choi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. They'll start things here at 316. 17 home runs, 39 driven in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Grover Torres, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
First baseman, number 19.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The catcher,
here's the catcher,
13.
Salvador Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Nope,
down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
They're ready to raise the Jolly Roger. 38,000 plus on their feet at PNC. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.